Yeah, that's super sketchy. Have a special guest.
Lordy.
Oh my gosh.
Ruined drum.
That's weird.
She bowling up there.
I just had an epiphany.
Woo!
Floor it. Snowpocalypse. This has to work.
What? Throw it to it now.
That's crazy. Oh.
What? Yeah. You went too far again.
Uncle Si.
That thing's terrible.
Good job, Wah.
No play.
Ew.
Incorrect.
Tooth and nail.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay. That's actually impossible. What's on fire?
Crank your nail. The biggest baby, isn't he?
Had to be your family. Oh.
That's more like it.
That thing is awesome.
Happy accident.
Crazy guy. I like that blue. That thing's awesome. Oh, we broke down. Golly. Oh no. All right, better call Marge.
Like locked up?
Oh my.
We've had some issues lately.
Ooh.
Nice. Guys, welcome back to the Sleeper Dude channel. We're back with the International Harvester Metro Mite. They're called like a M800P. It's a postal van, so that's why Squeezy's on the right side over there. If you haven't watched our channel forever, we originally bought this thing. Actually, Marge bought it.
Yep.
In Georgia, right?
Yep.
I said don't buy it. Marge said buy it. Only vehicle we've ever done 2 will it start videos on. So it didn't start the first time, and then we tried 24 volts the second time it started. Since then, we pulled out the bad engine. It was originally an inline 6 auto, and now it has a 6-liter LS that's built 4L60E with a stall. It runs on a Holley Terminator X. If you go back, you can watch all the videos on it. It's even drive-by-wire throttle, computer-controlled transmission, the whole deal. So, despite it looking rough on the outside, it's actually really nice underneath. But we ran into an issue. So, it's been about a year and a half since we made a video on this thing. We were trying to get it ready for Power Tour 2024. We had problems with the suspension and the brakes. Let me put a little clip in here of what it's doing with the front suspension. Okay, we need to fix that. Yeah, that's super sketchy. So, it's very scary to drive it, anything above like 10 or 15 miles an hour. It's got wore out kingpins in the front end. So, this has a beam front axle, kind of like our Model T has, or like semi-trucks have nowadays. You don't see them much anymore. It was kind of what all the old trucks had. This is a 72 model. Kind of looks older than that, doesn't it?
It does.
Our plan is to take this thing to the Daytona Turkey Run. So we've got to get that stuff fixed so we can drive it at normal highway speeds. We want to take it down there, drive it back and forth to the show and the motel and all that. We got some other stuff we want to do to it as well, aside from the front end. So we got kingpins and bushings. We got to tame down any kind of wobble on this front end. We're going to put in some new marker lights up here that are LED. We want to seal up the roof vent up there. It has a vent hole like an RV has. We got quite a few other things we want to do to it. We even got one thing we want to do to it the kids don't really know about. We actually have a special guest showing up this week. So that'll be later in the video though. We need to start with the most important part though. Let's get on lift and I'll show you what's wrong with it. Thanks for coming back. Guys, the holidays are upon us, and if you're wondering what the perfect gift would be for that loved one that just has everything, today's sponsor, Aura Frames, is that gift. They're awesome digital frames, connect through Wi-Fi. It even comes in a premium gift box. Your loved ones can feel connected even when you're apart. You can upload unlimited photos or videos straight from the app. It's free. It could not be easier. There's no memory cards to mess with or anything like that like it used to be back in the Stone Ages. You can even load them on there before they get sent out as a gift. You know your parents and grandparents always love the family photos. I really like some of the features of this. So you can actually swipe through the photos if you want to go back and check one. And if you press it, it'll even tell you the date and where it was taken at and everything. It's so cool. I didn't even realize these existed until recently. I was totally missing out. I can't think of a better gift. I know Marge absolutely loves hers. This is the Aura Carver Mat Frame, if you're wondering the model. For a limited time, visit auraframes.com and get $45 off Aura's best-selling Carver Mat Frames. Named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code SleeperDude at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code SleeperDude. This exclusive Black Friday Cyber Monday deal is their best of the year, so order now before it ends. Support the channel by mentioning us at checkout. Big thank you to Aura for helping us out and sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to this Metro Mite. It's so hard to drive it because you end up in the other lane. Got that shot, don't it?
Yeah.
One side's worse than the other, I think. See that?
Lordy.
No, it's not bearings. It's the kingpin.
Oh,
Is that crazy?
That's wild.
yeah. That's where it's at, right? Yeah. Yeah. It looks like it's really wore out, especially at the top.
It's terrible.
Yeah. A bunch of left-right slop, and that's in the steering box itself. So if you look, all the tie rod ends are tight. We're all good there. We're gonna try to tighten the steering box up as well. Was this the driver's side or passenger side? The right side. Yeah. A small amount of slop like that can cause you some serious problems with a straight axle like this. So we gotta unfortunately take this front back apart. And we've already done brakes on this thing. New hoses, wheel cylinders, the whole deal. Oh, that just snapped. We definitely need to adjust these brakes. It's really common if you have like rusty drums or groove drums. After the first time you drive it, it'll like wear in the brake shoes into those grooves and the rust goes away and your brakes are loose now. Because the pedal kind of goes down too far before they work. It seemed to work good still though. That is just breaking all to pieces.
That's greased up.
I wonder who done that one.
So the front marker lights, we had one, and this is the condition of it here. Can't find anywhere to buy them, but we had a fan send us, I guess it's orange plexiglass. See those tabs there?
Yeah.
Get a really good outline of it that's really sharp and defined like with a pencil or something. You need to leave those tabs. You need to drill 2 holes here. And we're gonna make 2 flat lenses. And then our plan is to put these LED lights behind them. I don't really like the look of an LED on an old car, you know?
Yeah.
Think you can do that?
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Oh my gosh. This is so stuck. Oh, got it.
Mine's stuck too. Sometimes the brake shoe, there's a little lip where the brake shoe doesn't wear the drum and it'll form like a lip at the back edge and then you're trying to drag that lip over 1-inch shoes. So let me get a screwdriver.
There's our outline, and here is our tabs.
So I got the screwdriver and got it loose there. Right here is what I'm talking about. It's got a little groove at the back edge. Really, it needs the drums turned, really. We even just had the bearing and seal pop out. Now that I look at it.
Oh wow.
See, we had to replace some brake hardware already that had failed on us, but it's got new wheel cylinders and all. Right there. Goes in there. Stay. I think we've got to take the whole backing plate off. I was originally thinking we might be able to get away without it, but it looks like where the pin goes through, especially at the bottom, it kind of goes over that. So I think we're going to take the whole backing plate off. It's a pain to get it past that. I wish I could buy drums somewhere, but I haven't found anywhere I can buy them. It's such a strange vehicle. I may have to adjust this looper to get it off.
We're gonna try to bandsaw this out very slowly.
Seems to be doing pretty good.
Yeah. Boom. Look at that.
Pretty good.
So I'm trying to adjust the brakes down looser. Here's a better shot of what's up with the steering box. So watch that steering arm there. See See that little bit of play? Well, that's a lot of bit of play, actually. So I actually had a fan reach out who works in the industry, and after a bunch of research, he did figure out which box this is, but because it's right-hand drive, we couldn't find anybody that sells a new box. There's a company that will rebuild the box if I ship it to them for 500 bucks. But I've tightened up some boxes before. My plan is to tighten it up and grease it up and see if we can help it that way. What's going on there?
A lot of Murphy. That's what's going on.
The Murphy Shuffle. It's catching on.
Oh, Squeeze, I like it. It's Christmas.
Thank you. This is available at thesleeperdude.com.
thesleeperdude.com.
Oh, yeah. So if you can't get one off like that, you need to back the adjuster off. Everything stayed in place there. We got an absolutely ruined drum. I'll do everything I can to try to find new drums. But if not, we're just going to have to roll with these because they've been on there forever. So this is what happens is the shoe starts matching the drum.
Oh my god.
That means that your adjustment goes off really quickly. What's he doing now?
He loves.
This thing is so fun to drive. It's got more power than it needs. Like, we did a cam, headers, intake. It would have been faster than it should be with a stock motor. Oh, this is a 9/16. That was easier than I thought it would be. Is that moving at all? No? I may need to heat that up. Oh, it's good.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. It's a little too big on the bottom side, on these edges and on the sides.
That's probably cooked long enough, hasn't it?
Surely.
Please come out of there. There we go. It's coming out. Okay. I was worried. Does the marker light look good?
Yeah, he's gonna trim it up a little bit.
We'll knock this pin out, then we can knock the Kingpin out.
Right, that's short.
Oh, it's really loose. I was going to have to punch it out of there. So that's a wedge piece of roll pin, I guess, and it only has threads on like 1/2, so you gotta be really careful with the threads. But that's what retains the Kingpins in there. We can start hitting it with a hammer.
Alright, the sides need more.
It's already moving. Oh, it moves a little bit.
She boiling up there at the top.
I know. Ooh. It's hot. It's very hot grease. I'm going to have to raise it up.
I'm gonna take this bulb thing out so I can cut these 2 wires, and then I can sand off these rivets.
That's not coming off. Like, literally. Oh, wait, it is.
All the bulb stuff that we don't need.
And that was in the way because your lens wouldn't fit over it, right?
Yeah,
It stuck out too far.
So now it should work. Yep.
It's gonna look good.
Yep.
Don't seem to want to go either way.
Now we just gotta make one that's just like it.
It's being stubborn. I want to heat it up. Pulling the grease out, Mark says. That does not want to move at all.
That's crusty. Shoo! This is my
Look at
favorite
this
part.
screen. Took the light bulb out. See, this one's too big.
I just had an epiphany that I'm heating the wrong part. Because it's floating here and here, because that's where the bushings are. And this stays still. I think it's stuck in the middle. That's my new theory, at least. That's about as hard as I can get that. That does not want to move.
So it fits. I'm gonna start drilling these holes just to mark where they're at.
All right, air hammer. It's moving.
It's moving. I watched it.
Must have been like a sheet metal cap on top. hard?
She's smoking.
You're not lying, cuz. So this should come right off here now. That was harder than it should have been.
Yeah.
Still don't want to come off there. Hold on, let me grab it. Wow, it's hot. See, it has a bearing here that it floats on. So we've got a new bearing, we got new bushings. See the bushings in here? That's the bushings we got to replace. Bolts are stuck in here, of course. I don't want to mess the threads up.
Alright, so these lights didn't come with any directions, but they have 3 wires. So I'm just gonna try to hook something up. Nope. Does this have to have like a signal? They're not working right. Alright, so the white is the negative.
We're having to heat everything. Everything's stuck. Oh, man. That's like all I got right there. Not using like a breaker bar or something. I think it's on fire, Marge.
Yep, looks like it.
Okay, moving a little bit. Just not much range of motion here. Once they spin, knocks out of there pretty easy after that. You think this one's gonna be any easier?
No.
It seems like it has like a sheet metal cap or something. I don't know, it doesn't come with the new stuff, so I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the whole grease in. There it is, right there. So I guess I should have got that out first, but didn't realize it even existed, guys. It's definitely more wore out. See that?
Oh, I see it.
Wire this marker on it.
Pin stuck. Let's heat it again.
Alright. So after this, we should have a light.
Wow.
Come here.
Look.
Come here. He's gonna scratch out his car and Davey mad.
It's okay.
Yeah, he keeps trying to follow Ellie because she can fit,
I'll come back over here.
and he can't. He's too big.
I think I mushroomed the head of it. Trying to grind that off there. Why is that being so hard to deal with?
Looks like it's going.
I don't understand how it moved that little bit and then it's kind of being a pain now. See, I can grab it on this side because the pin's partially out. Nothing seems to work. Thankfully, our kit comes with new pins, I figured out, so it's not a big deal that I messed this one up. We just need it to come out. I'll have to get the big torch out. Nothing I'm doing is working, so I guess it needs to be hotter. That's magma hot. The pin's glowing on the other side. I don't think it's moving, bro.
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah.
So it's working?
Yeah.
It look good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
I think it's going.
How's it moving but not coming out? It's out to heat again. Really galled up in there.
This is it. Come on. Throw it to it.
Talk about galled up. Wow.
That was a booger.
Yeah, you ain't lying. All right, we're gonna hit it with the air hammer while it's hot. Nothing. This one's being a booger. I don't have enough room to really swing at it. Why is this not moving? It actually worries me to heat it anymore, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to like overdo it. Look, it won't even turn now. It's mushroomed the head of that thing because it won't go down. Nothing. It's really messed up that pin. That's not moving.
So I got that mounted and wired, and now we should have 2 marker lights.
Can you try?
Yeah. There it is.
Hey! So we're legal, son.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty bright, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
That looks a lot better than nothing being there.
Yeah. Looking good, Squeeze.
Thank you.
Church time. Wall's driving the Lincoln. Floor it. Oh, it's got the smoke, doesn't it?
Oh, that's crazy.
We'll be there in no time.
Oh, yeah.
It's a dad burn snowpocalypse out here. Well, I worked on this forever. No luck at all. It's like seized up now. You can see it's like mushroom the top of the pin. I went to like Harbor Freight and stuff, looking for something like this. This is a ball joint press that maybe I could put on there, you know, and push it out with this on the car. Every single option I can find, this is a bigger diameter than the pin, so it can't go down through there. And the mouth isn't wide enough to like put it on there with another pin or something. I think me and Ralph are gonna pull the front axle out of it and put it in the shop press to press it out, because I'm afraid if I keep doing that, it's just going to mushroom this worse and worse, and we're never gonna get out. So we're clamping the springs down right now so that when we take those bolts loose, they won't separate too much, because our bolts had to be cut off short to fit there. Hopefully we can get this out in the press. We're probably gonna heat it again. I'm really worried about this because this has to work. It's not like I can buy another one. Oh, I was hoping to have to not do this. Oh man, that was already kind of loose. Start checking my bolts. So we have flipped this axle from the bottom of the leaf to the front, and that lowered it 5 inches. And we actually laid the axle back and welded it to its perch at a 10-degree angle, which is the most we could do without the steering hitting the back of the leaf. So it's got 10 degrees of caster, which makes the wheel go back to center if you let go of the steering wheel. It aids in handling. Oh man, this is stuck. I'm not looking forward to putting those U-bolts back in. I remember them being really hard when we did it a couple years ago, but we really don't have an option now. Should have made it easy on us, you know?
Yeah.
Slow. High end's gonna be a little heavier because it's got a spindle. Come when you can balance it. Huh? I'm coming to your side. Oh man. So this is what everything had back in the day. You can see it had a cast in spring mount, and we made a new one and put it on there at an angle. See? Modernized. We're gonna try to press it out the opposite way. So we're gonna upside down. I'm afraid we've mushroomed the top too bad to press it on through. I'm gonna try to press it out this way. This is kind of our last hope here. I've got a bolt here. It's about the only thing I could find that was the right size. We really need this to work. Oh, it's hot. Tell me if you see anything flexing that shouldn't.
It's lifting it.
Is that not gonna do it? It's got a lot of pressure on it.
It's kind of cocked sideways.
We don't want that. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's not even moving it. Get some more heat on it. So Marge found the same piece of the strut rod from a Falcon, and I cut it to the exact length, and it's just barely smaller than the actual pin. So this should work better in theory.
Please go through. Is it going?
It's kicking out.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's kicking out. I feel like our angle's good. Do you feel like it needs to go down further?
Yeah, I think it does. You okay?
Is that too far?
It looks better. I don't see it kicking out.
Is that moving?
I think.
No, it's going sideways. It's going sideways. It bent this.
What?
It bent.
Golly.
How? That's wild.
My buddy Robert from church said, heat it up, hit it with PB Blaster. I had another guy at the parts store say, hit it with candle wax while it's hot. Ralphie confirmed all this.
Yeah.
We're gonna heat it up and quench it with PB Blaster and see what that does. I don't know what else to do, guys. How can you put more pressure on it than that? This is a problem. Like a real problem.
Yeah.
I did not expect this at all. I bet Marge is a believer in this.
I am.
It's hard to get into
oh
the
my
main
gosh,
pin.
look at all that smoke.
I know. That's a lot of smoke.
Throw it to it now. It's our last hope.
For real. I was afraid this might crack it. That's why I didn't
I
want
get
it.
some in the top.
Right here is where it should be stuck, is in that actual pin. The top and bottom should actually turn because it has a bushing. It should only be stuck in the middle. That's an unbelievable amount of smoke.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if this don't fix it, I don't know what else. We got a candle too. Ooh. Sounds like bacon. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I watch like stud removal and they'll do that. You want me to put some in that
Yeah,
hole?
wherever you can get it, yeah. That's crazy. It's still that hot, huh?
It's really melting.
So we ended up cutting off one of these cross pins for the press because it was the right diameter. We're gonna try that instead.
My gosh.
I hope that was a good sound. It's moving.
Oh my gosh.
That's the most stuck thing I think I've ever pressed out. Yep, it's at the bottom.
Wow.
How is that stuck?
I don't know.
Oh, that's good news. Good deal. There we go. Awesome. That's it, Ralph.
Wow.
I think that's got to prove that the PB Blaster candle wax idea works.
Yeah.
Now we've got to put a longer pin in there to press it all the way out because that was only 2.5 inches. We got a big long bolt here. I think it's, I don't know what size bolt it is, 9/16 or 5/8. It's coming out slowly. It popped like crazy.
Yeah.
Wall would have screamed.
Yeah.
Should be about there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Golly.
Oh.
Oh, it took out the bushings.
Yeah, bushing came with it. Look how
Which
galled
one
up
was
it is in the middle.
mushroomed?
That end with the bushing was.
Oh.
Oh, because it came out this way.
Yeah.
See how messed up it looks in the middle?
It's crazy.
That's why it couldn't come out. Wow. So here's our brand new one here. Came with our pin. This wasn't sponsored in any way, but the only place I was able to find them was Summit Racing. Got them from them. So they are a sponsor of the channel, but they didn't sponsor this video. But we just like them so much, I thought I'd tell you. Oh, it's still stuck in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's holding it now, Ralph? It's so hot I can't hold it still.
That's
Look
crazy.
at all that.
It's coming.
There you go.
There goes your bearing.
Yep. So if you look, that's our bearing that hit the floor. Here's the bushing that's left. So there's a bushing at the top, bushing at the bottom, no bushing in the middle because it stays still.
Yeah.
Here's the part number on the kit there if you need one for yours, because I know this stuff's hard to find. That bearing sits on here, and that's what allows it to turn and absorbs all that weight.
Yeah.
Like if we have extra clearance there we shouldn't have, we can shim it.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna let this cool down for a minute though. I kind of unintentionally found the perfect tool, I think. It seems to fit perfect, and this is actually a universal clutch alignment tool that we use to put the clutch back into the Cushman. I think we'll be able to drive them right out with that. Perfect. That's my hand.
There you go.
Didn't really work the way we planned. It's stuck in there now. It got wedged and then pushed it out. So apparently it's not, oh, it split it too. Huh.
Yeah, I just split it back apart.
So apparently it's not quite the right size, so that probably isn't gonna work for installation.
Yeah.
Did the same thing, didn't it? Yeah.
Not as bad.
Yeah, not as bad, you're right. Hey, so just a couple thousandths with this apparently is a very big deal.
Yeah.
So we gotta have it completely tight when we do this. Clean all this junk off there. So I have a wheel cylinder home. Let's clean that up. To make sure our new ones go in smooth. Just lubricate with WD-40 here. Oh, that's looking better already, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
While we got that out, I want to make sure there's no dirt and junk in our grease fitting, so...
Oh, it's coming out. Hey.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to immediately push dirt into there. Okay, it's good enough for me. So we got all this oiled up here. It's just like cam bearings, really, Ralph. You got a hole we have to line up with our grease fitting here. So it has to go this way right here or you're not gonna be able to grease it. And it's got a tapered edge on both ends. So we're gonna try to push it down till it's flat and then we'll try to drive it in farther with something else. That's butter. It's a Cleveite bearing.
Yeah.
Good brand. So hopefully this will take up all that slop between this and the new pins. And this thing won't wobble on us anymore. It's very scary to drive. We're just gonna have to go on down though manually.
Yeah.
So instead of using this tool, because of our results, this is a bearing installer tool that's like miniature. So this size right here is just barely smaller than that. So we're hoping we can drive it in with that. I was hoping to do it the other way like this, but it won't fit. So we're gonna try it this way first. If we have trouble, we may have to actually put something in the lathe and make it, you know. It's aluminum, so hopefully it won't mess it up. It's going in, isn't it?
Yeah.
I gotta drive it in until it's flush.
All right. You may have went a little too far.
Well, you were the one telling me.
I said all right, and you did one more.
Oh, let's do this. There?
Yeah.
Perfect. Be ready, okay?
All right. Hey, you went too far again.
You gotta tell me one strike too soon or something.
Yeah. Well, you hit like 3 after I said hey.
I'm getting older, my reaction times aren't what they used to be.
Oh, for sure. Go to the drag strip and just sit there.
There we go. Got new bushings in that. That actually went pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah.
They make a Kingpin reaming tool, which apparently you're supposed to use after this. I don't have a Kingpin reaming tool, so we're probably gonna have to get creative there.
It didn't do anything.
What? It drove through it?
Yeah.
No way.
That one must be more stuck.
Everything on this side was stuck.
There you go.
Me and Garth are taking Ralphie to school. That's a good jam. Lincoln's still doing good, guys. Wall's back from school.
Okay.
Perfect. See, Ralph let me go too far with it. I had to hammer it back the other way.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Perfect. Apparently, you have to size this hole for the pin. Look, the pin won't go through it.
No, girl.
I don't know why, but like, not even close. I measured it, it's about 20 thousandths difference. I looked to see about getting a Kingpin reaming tool, which is like this thing that you tighten up and it just chews all that metal out of there. Can't find anything locally, but a bunch of people are telling me you can use like a sandpaper wheel. A lot of people use the flappy ones, but the flappy ones won't fit in here because it's so small diameter. So we're gonna try to resize this to the right size. We're just gonna take little amounts out, just keep test fitting it. It's probably gonna take quite a bit, I bet. We especially want the exact same size, you know. Seems weird to do this after
I know.
putting new bushings in. I guess they just make them intentionally too thick.
Uncle Si, you got your cup?
We literally have nothing to drink.
We got milk. And we got water.
I bet we got an RC Cola somewhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, see how it's like a really tight fit? Mm-hmm. That's what we want. So it fits, it's not loose, but we gotta make it through the other one too. So she's gonna do the same thing 3 more times. I'm a little bit worried about the alignment because it kind of is not lining up. You see right there. I don't know, worries me that we possibly dent the spindle while pressing it. Which would be extremely scary. You guys want to clean that up for me? Don't drop your milk.
Yeah. Watch out now.
There you go. That one don't line up either. We didn't press that one hard.
Maybe that's just how they are.
That don't even make sense.
You don't take a lot.
Good. I got them all sized. One of them on that driver's side, I guess you'd call it, is a little looser than I would like. It just all at once kind of opened up, it seemed like. Clean this one up, and we'll put it back on the axle. We're gonna hold this out just to make sure we don't have any burrs or anything. Yeah, I see some like metal residue and stuff where that old pin was balled up on this side. That's that old pin up close.
Shout.
You can tell it was just gowled up in there. Is that a word? Mm-hmm. That thing's terrible shape.
It's like something off the Titanic.
I'm gonna give this bearing some grease here. I think it needs it in its life, you know?
Probably.
Quit moving. What are you doing?
I was looking at it.
I would never have done that to
Yes,
you.
you would.
I should put it right on your face.
No, you should.
I should put it right on your face. I'm gonna grease this up a little bit just to help us here. This bearing goes in here. It says top. It also says made in the USA. It was a pain to get out, so it's probably gonna be a pain to go in. Which way does that go, actually? It's not in the center, is it?
No.
I was about to install it backwards. It's gotta go this way. It doesn't seem to want to fit if we just slide in there with the bearing. I think we're gonna have to start this, then slide that bearing in, you know?
I think you're right.
Alright, hold on. Now we're gonna have to slide this bearing in there. It appears to be wider than the opening. I don't want to hurt the bearing. Man. That's gotta be wider. 590 thousandths there. That's 623 thousandths. 33 thousandths thicker than our opening.
Sand it.
We may have to file it down. I know it needs to be tight, but golly, that seems really tight. I don't know that we can wedge that in there. I think we'd ruin the bearing.
It's unfortunate.
Do a little filing on all the surfaces here. Maybe I missed a burr or something, you know? Yeah, it seems like hard metal. They don't seem to be doing anything to it. Seems like it's just riding over the top of it. And all this metal just feels so hard. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything.
Probably isn't.
Well, I think it might be making in there, Marge.
Yeah.
It's tight though. I found something that's the same shape. Don't mess it up, hopefully.
Just gonna say if my family had done it, it'd have been mashed in there.
I don't think we're gonna need them shims.
No.
Stop.
Push the bearing out the bottom. Oh man, I don't know what to do. It shouldn't be that hard to get through there. Push our bearing back up in there. I really don't look off when you look at it up through there. I test fit the pin through there before. It was hard to do, but it worked.
You don't want it loosey-goosey.
Yeah, loosey-goosey is what we had before. We know the pin fits through all those bushings. How much pressure can you put on it? It flexed a little bit right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that worked.
Good job, Wah.
Yeah. I'm afraid that's too tight though.
That's really tough.
It should be a tight fit, but it shouldn't be in a bind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
got a little wedge piece here. Goes against the flat side. This guy retains that pin so that the center doesn't move. It's a tight fit. See, I should be able to grab this right here and turn it. Nothing's happening. Yeah. Man, it's tight.
It just has to wear in.
Let's put some grease on and see what happens. Well, we did want it tighter.
Yeah.
We got what we asked for. We should see some grease come out here at some point when we get it full.
I see,
You
but
see it coming out?
Oh,
Yeah.
Just keep going. 'Cause old cars, you had the grease stuff, you know? You can see it's pushing out some of the brown grease and putting the new grease in. All right, that's good. It might help a little bit there. If you can get it to turn, you know, if it's not too tight that you just can't steer it, over time it would definitely get better, you know? Yeah. Definitely gonna have to wear in, huh?
Yeah, that'll be fine. I think it's getting easier.
Yeah? Okay.
Send it.
We should have no up and down play anymore. I mean, no play whatsoever. None. All right, let's do the nightmare side. The side that was so hard to get apart. I don't know what it was. You want to curl it?
Hold on. Watch this.
Oh my gosh, where are we going with this?
Here, support
With
this
log
side.
press? What are we doing?
Bro.
I feel like it's gonna come crashing down.
Yes.
Oh,
You ready?
You got flexed out.
what are you doing?
Still got it.
Still got it.
You always saw it, though.
He must be dreaming.
He's wild in his dreams.
Evidently. He's a crybaby. Ew! Was you dreaming and crying? He's okay.
Well, this bearing's a lot looser. It's going in easier. I don't think we're gonna need shims though.
Right there.
Don't push your bearing out.
Murph!
That one installed a lot better. Oh, and look, it turns.
Yeah.
No play. Okay, good news. I was really worried about that. This is the one we torched the king to come.
Yeah.
Hey, we did. I ain't lying. That is barely long enough to get in there. It's a tight fit.
Yeah.
Okay, we might have just enough threads to get that on there. Oh, you're gonna be so stout, bro.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I already am.
They're trying to wear this thing in, hopefully. Probably only needs a few thousandths to be smooth. I hope this works. Ugh.
Yeah.
She's going back in tighter than ever. Probably tighter than it was brand new. Hopefully, it's not too tight.
Hopefully you need these U-bolts in.
Yeah, the U-bolts are scaring me too. Murphy, you don't have to line. Ellie's right here. Right, there's a locating pin in our plate there.
Alright, mine's in.
Okay.
Mine's now not in.
Oh, just say, oh, mine's in.
Mine's in.
Good deal.
There you go.
Guys, we've got a big sale on the website for the holidays. If you use code SPAM, S-P-A-M, you can save 20% off everything on the website. That saves you $7 off a hoodie, $6 off these Richardson 112 hats, which are now available in black stitching or white stitching, in gray or blue, and it saves you $5 off a lot of our shirts. We have shirts as low as $14.40 when you use code SPAM, and stickers are $3.99 with free domestic shipping. So go check it out at thesleeperdude.com. We have artwork from the kids, all kinds of cool shirt designs. Go check it out at thesleeperdude.com. Marge needs something to do. Use code SPAM. Just gotta be careful with the threads, bud. Hey. Oh, I gotta go through two. That's the problem. So I actually gotta go through the shock plate, our homemade plate, and the factory plate. Well, is this going to be the coolest thing ever to go out to the car show?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I'm excited.
I got it. Almost through.
Hey, oh, be careful out there. If you mushroom the end of those, we're never going to get none on it.
We're cooked.
I'm having to, like, flex these up. So the angle's a little bit off. We got Ralphie's stuff to do. Oh, there you go. Getting a workout today. Ralphie's fixing our hammer over there.
Look at that.
And we about lost it. We're having to fix our threads here, which I kind of thought we would. This is 1/2 inch 20. I didn't have enough room for the whole tool, so that's just the die and a 1-inch wrench. So now it should thread on there nicely. We still got to do the back. They're going to be hard to get to. The Marge has went to get me the front wheel seals and pick up the squeeze. So hopefully she'll get the right thing there. I didn't even send her the old one, so there's that. I think we can take these clamps off now that we were trying to hold the spring pack together with. Marge, what you got? Let's see it.
I got some seals.
Incorrect, Marge.
Are you kidding me?
Incorrect.
Oh, God.
We may have to just reuse that one, clean it up. This thing's been fighting us.
Tooth and nail.
We moved the jack out of the way so we can get a better swing on these.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Is that
the
moving?
rust dust. I don't think so.
Oh! We're really making some dust. That's solid.
I knew this was gonna be a booger.
I don't want friends, bud.
Too late. He does
He's
love.
following you. Hey. That went in. Was fixing our threads. Just Just go down until you see the top of the bolt start sticking out, and then you can back it off. It's just the very end. So I tried very hard to get brake shoes and drums for the front of this. Like Wrong Auto shows that they have brake drums for this, but they don't have the center hub and the studs and all that, which like this has, so it looks to be like an incorrect listing. Nobody has the brake shoes anywhere. They told me at Napa I might could match up some brake shoes if I brought them in, but they don't stock the exact correct thing. But that really doesn't do me any good unless I have new drums. So we may need to just, in the future, look for like a possible disc brake conversion or something, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of thinking right now. Instead of spending a bunch of money and time on the drum brakes, unless we can just, something falls on our laps. This side is bolted in.
Oh, wow. Okay, I actually don't know how to do this.
You got this.
There's no like, oh, that was not even.
Watch your knuckles. If you hit that right there, keep your eye on the ball.
I'm trying. I literally have, there's no like, no. Oh, okay. You know, maybe this is not a good job for me, you know? I might ought to quit my job. This is sketchy. Best not get your fingers ready.
Go. What? You want to switch jobs?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do this. I don't think I've
Please
ever
don't hit your hands.
I seriously don't think I've ever swung a hair in my life. Oh, wait, hold on.
Why don't you get the other job?
Yeah, I'm worst trading jobs.
What did you do? You hit your head? Alright. So push it.
Up.
What? No, not up.
Oh, I did.
Push it like that way.
Oh, you got. You got it through. You got it through.
There we go.
You got to flex much?
We just need Wall's help.
Oh, for sure.
Ralph tried for days with that.
Okay.
Is Squeeze just slinked out of this one?
She's on her way.
There's a process to her getting ready.
Yeah.
Hey, Squeeze! We've been missing you. Come over here. We were just talking about how long it takes you to get ready. She was at basketball practice. She's a basketball player, guys.
Oh, she's a baller.
Yeah.
Literally Caitlin's oh, yeah. Thank you.
Hey, she just scored them points. hasn't
Yeah.
Touchdown.
She got a touchdown the other night, yeah. Real busy lately with basketball stuff.
Did you come to help us work? Huh? Hi. Hi. He's a good boy. You been sweet to the kitties? Yeah, because you're a bestest boy.
Hey, he is buds with all the cats.
Yeah, he takes care of them.
We're safe, Murphy.
But it's all good, man. It's all good. Hey. Oh my gosh.
Now we can start putting our steering and stuff back together.
All right, there you go, Dad. Dad, stop.
What?
You're squeezing my head.
That was him.
Sorry, you're squeezing.
I didn't do that.
Oh no, I couldn't.
So that was it. That was the end.
I'm going in, bro.
You need a hammer, bud?
I got it.
All right, that's mine, man.
We're getting it back together, Marge.
Woohoo!
I was a little worried there for a while.
I know, me too.
I didn't know if it was going to work out.
It's been fighting us, that's for sure.
And guys, when you put out a video every week like this, if you run into a big problem, like it's a real problem because you might not have a video, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. There's so much junk in this.
Oh my god, bro.
Packed full of sand and junk.
I need to put the nuts on too, right?
After you get it all together, yeah.
Alright. Mine's installed.
I'm gonna clean all this grit off here. Well, this thing's been through it, this corner. We heated and beated. I guess we'll see here in a minute how it steers. We may have to just leave Ralphie down here overnight.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna give it another helping of grease here, although we've done it once before. You can't have too much grease, guys. You just can't.
We'll have grease slung out everywhere. We'll be going down the highway slinging grease.
We're definitely gonna have to adjust these out after it's completely together. because of our grooved drums. You'll be thanking Dad when we're not broke down with a wheel bearing issue.
Okay, it moved. It moves.
Okay, now where to put the pin. Sometimes you gotta do a little adjusting. There we go, found it. Ralph got all this back together now.
I'm becoming a pro at it.
He tells us all the time how pro he is.
I'm going pro.
I'm gonna repack our inner bearing here with copious amounts of grease.
If you ever say copious again, I want to cry.
He acts like it's not a word.
You got some comments about that last time, talking about your big words you used.
And look at that brain. Like, man, how could you not say big words in that big head?
Wow. It's constant, guys.
From here to here, it's
Like,
rather large.
That don't fit, okay?
Not even close. No hats fit me.
That's honestly impressive, Dad.
It's a skill. You're rare with that big head.
All right, I guess we're gonna try to put our seal back in, guys. Unfortunately, this is the problem with working on really weird vehicles like this. As awesome as they are, you kind of gotta get good at finding parts from weird places. It's in there, just a little loose, okay? It really can't fall out now that I think about it. I mean, where would it go, you know?
No.
Ain't got nowhere to go. Right, Squeeze?
Yeah.
Oh, that is really loose. Loosey-goosey right there.
That's a new one.
That was some sort of word.
It's like an in-between.
Feeling better, Marge. As long as it'll steer now and we can
Yeah.
get that slop out of the steering box,
Yeah,
I'll feel real good then.
we'll be okay.
Put a bigger steering wheel on it.
There you go.
When you were talking about the brakes not being maybe as good as they should be, I had a vision of me and the 3 kids hanging out the back like Flintstoning it.
Oh, yeah.
At the back of this thing.
You better wear some good shoes.
We'll slow you down.
That's not going anywhere. Because of those grooves, I gotta adjust them out farther where they drag a little bit. You're a good drum turner. Yeah. I was going the wrong way, guys. We'll get there eventually. Can you steer it?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's not the easiest, but it's not that hard. I feel all the lumps in that thing.
Yeah, you feel like a teeth going by. Just go back and forth easy. See, here's our problem. Look at the steering arm's not moving at all. That's just steering box slop. It looks like there is an adjuster here. Put a little bit of tension back into the gears and that seems to help. The only question is, how do they plan on letting you access that? Okay, I can see it. I don't know if that's a place to add tension or if it's a place to like oil it, you know, like a cap.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it's already rounded off though.
I was going to say, it looks pretty crusty.
So you can tell there's a cap there, but it looks rounded off already. We probably need to spray this thing and let it soak. See, I thought about putting like a steering rack in this, like a late model car has, but I think that's actually impossible because the steering is here and our actual steering is back here because it's a forward control. I don't know how you would do that. I mean, I guess you could have like a few U-joints maybe, but the location of the front axle is actually behind where the steering is, you know? Mm-hmm. That's not normal for a car. Usually your axle's in front. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like just not ideal if we're swapping it to a steering rack. If it was a normal front end vehicle that was left-hand drive, especially, you'd probably do that. We're gonna let this thing soak overnight. It's already real late. We'll see y'all tomorrow. See you up. This is his favorite pastime. All right, guys. Today's a special day.
What?
We have a special guest coming. The whole time we've had this thing, I've always wanted to real hand paint lettering the glass up here. It says like Sleeper Dude merchandise, something like that. So today's the day. So if you don't know, I went to auto body school starting when I was 13 years old. I took night class at the local tech school. And when I was like 14, 15, 16 during the summers, I took day class and night class, college level body shop class while I was out for the summer from high school. So at like 14, I would be at auto body school from like 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. I basically lived at the body shop. During that time, I met a really cool guy, kind of a local legend, I would say.
Absolutely.
Really talented guy. We always called him Flamin' Freddy because he was known for custom paint jobs, especially flames and stuff. He was one of the really early guys to do like real fire flames. He can do anything with a pinstriping brush or an airbrush. Really talented guy. Now, 20 plus years later, he actually teaches that same class. So he teaches auto body at a tech school. He saw Wall trying to do some pinstriping in one of the videos a few months back, and he reached out to me and said, if you would like me to show her some pointers, I'd be happy to come over and do that. So he is going to come letter this and give us some tips, and maybe we can learn something today. So awesome. Super excited about it. I don't know if he remembers it, but he pinstriped my Nova when I was in auto body. He didn't even charge me. He wouldn't even charge me anything. I can't wait. We got to get the steering issue done and adjust our rear brakes so we can get this thing off the lift. And we got to make a grill today too. Yeah. Ralphie did some measuring. We do have enough metal to make the grill, we think, here. So this morning I got down here early and was re-oiling this steering box, and I figured out that we do have an adjuster hidden. You see it back in there? So we have a normal adjuster like I'm used to. So it has a stud that sticks out. You take a flat screwdriver and hold it, and you adjust the jam nut. So that is going to take the slop out of our steering. That is really good news. Yeah. I think the other thing we oiled up is the fill cap. So we still need to get that off to fill it up with gear oil or grease or something. Tater's on the Bundy Fairmont already this morning. He explores. So I'm going to probably take this air filter out for the awesome LS motor that I haven't even showed you guys yet. This is a stock motor mount location. This engine is mounted 2 feet back from stock. 60% of the weight is on the rear. Interesting car to work on. There's enough room for me and you both in front of the engine between the engine and the radiator. So I just had bungee cord this up to keep it off the ground. But ooh. Come off there. There we go. That's a big boy. Ralphie's got one about that size on his Ranger, I think. Let me heat this guy up a little bit if I can without hurting anything else. Just so it breaks loose, because I can't get a straight shot on it really with a wrench. It's gonna have to be kind of at an angle. What's on fire?
Well, now it's not, but there's a hose right there.
Okay, blow on that. What hose?
You can't see it. It's up in here. Look, on this side.
I think that's like a, nothing that matters.
It was gone.
It's a vent tube or something. Oh, it moved. Did the stud stay still? Hard to get to. So it's moving, but the stud's moving with it. It looks like there's like a hex to it, like I could hold on to it with another one. I'll heat it back up since it's stuck. I don't want to do too much. Mess something up. I think it's a 5/16 I can hold the stud still with. If I can just get both of them in at the same time. So I need to hold the stud still and loosen the jam nut. Oh, there we go. And pretty much any old school steering box has this. Once you hit resistance, just stop. So I'm just trying to remove this. It's not really steering, it's just loose. That's about a quarter of a turn. That's about a half a turn. Is it changing? That's about 3/4 of a turn right there.
Oh, definitely enough airflow.
Turn the quarter. Tell me if you're seeing any difference. Turn the 3/4.
Looks like it's getting better.
I thought the same thing.
Nothing?
It's getting better.
Just that thing all in.
Crank her down.
That's about 2 turns.
Okay, I felt that one.
2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 3/4. I don't have much more than that. Honestly, I'm like out of thread.
Well, it is better a little bit now. I felt it kick in.
It's not hard on my end. Like, it's not like I'm pushing against something that's binding up. I don't feel like I'm doing anything that's gonna hurt it here.
Got the parts manager on duty here.
I've had to resort to a socket on this because I can't get nothing else on it. Just not enough left. That's about 3 turns in right there, which I've never went that far with one. I don't think I'm gonna go get it any farther than that with it. There's just not enough threads left.
I think it does look better.
That's basically bottomed out. That's all I've got. I tightened the jam nut down there. It's still not great. It's probably half of what it was though.
Yeah.
I took up a lot. We'll see how it is driving. Now I need to get that cap off there and get oil or grease in this thing. All right, I'm gonna give this some heat too. I don't want to heat it to absolute kingdom come. That head's so rounded off looking. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Does that turn? I think it turned. That's surprising.
Good news.
Yeah, we'll leave that loose. That's so rounded out. This morning's going well, guys.
Hey.
I did not expect to find that adjuster. I was really wondering how we were going to adjust it. See how the corners are so rusted off and rounded? Look, that's how loose a 12-point is. And we don't have a 6-point. So here's a view from the top inside that plug. All I see is rust dust. So that's not good. We'll pump it full of gear oil and maybe it'll be a little bit easier to turn. You kind of feel every gear as you turn it right now. We got some 85W140, the good stuff. Y'all tell me when or if it starts pouring out. Probably be a while, I would think. It's hard to squeeze 85W140 cold. It's like 40 degrees in here. I'm squeezing this thing like Hulk Hogan. That would choke any man out.
Oh, it's coming out.
All right.
That's thick.
Well, it took about half a quart. And look how small that box is.
I was gonna say it's not a very big
That's
holder.
probably all of its capacity. Well, at least we know it's full now. That makes me feel a lot better though. It's lubricated. If all that starts dripping out, we might put grease in it later. Pretty much all we can do without sending this off and rebuilding it, which would mean taking the whole darn steering column out and everything. Here lately, guys, me and Marge have talked about it. We've had like a real sense of accomplishment. We have several older vehicles now that you can kind of dependably drive somewhere if you want to. For literally a couple years there, I was like, I'll be so happy when we have a couple of these cars like done to the point where we could drive them places, you know. Super Coupe, Falcon, the Galaxy Wagon, the Olds Wagon, the Lincoln, the C10, the Grand Wagoneer, you know, like there's so many right now. The Funny Fairmont and the Red Fairmont, that's just a few of them, but it's really nice to have some projects at the drivable stage, which is usually where I'm done with them at. All right, let's jack the back up and do the rear brakes quick. Well, I was planning on adjusting our rear brakes from here. As you can see, the slot is blocked by this bracket. So we're gonna have to take the drum off real quick to do it. So we may not be able to adjust them as good as I was hoping. See how easy that turns? Which is nice for burnouts. Our pedal has too much free play. Like, it's pushing the piston into the master cylinder. I can see that. The brakes aren't working until you get about halfway through its range. Whichever way it can turn without this stopping it is the way to adjust it out, because it clicks and it stops it from going farther. It's probably just the brake rust has wore off the brakes and stuff. So we're pretty close, so we need to go back the other way just barely. I don't even know if this thing could do a burnout because it has so much weight over the rear axle, especially with passengers back there. Hopefully between adjusting all four of them, that will fix our issue there. I love how low the back bumper sits on this thing. And the dog chain. We gotta put a collar on that.
Oh yeah.
So we were planning on installing this steering stabilizer, which is primarily for like four-wheel drive trucks and stuff. But the whole point of the steering stabilizer is to kind of stiffen up the turning so it doesn't free, you know, shake. And I don't think we're gonna have that problem anymore as tight as these kingpins are. For now, we're gonna pass on that. I don't know if that helped at all. It's kind of crazy how far the pedal goes, and the brakes work great. But the problem is the brake light's down unless you pull the pedal back up.
Yeah.
You can see the piston on the master cylinder there. So it starts pushing it, but it gets to there before it actually has pressure, which is kind of weird. We did what we could. It'd probably be good to get new drums and shoes or convert to disc brakes. One of the two is gonna happen. Fuel gauge works. That's awesome. Sounds like a drag car. Man, I love how that thing sounds.
Does sound good.
Yeah.
It's got them Australian mufflers.
Pull your brake pedal up.
Oh, that's right.
There you go. He's the biggest baby, isn't he?
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's a sweet boy. Go sheep.
Alright, so we're gonna clean this glass to get ready for the pinstriping.
It's got a lot of big pieces of glass. Now I'm going to start on the grill. It looks like there was two different grills. There was one that was 4 bars going this way that are pretty wide, and the other one has some really narrow bars, and there's like 16 or 18 of them going upright. Well, we like the 4-bar grill. So that's what we're gonna make, which just happens to be easier to make. So we need to cut 4 pieces that are 32 inches long. That'll cover up our trans cooler too. So this is just 2-inch wide flat bar right there. Well, look how legit I am here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's loose. Never mind, sorry. Not so legit. That's a big windshield, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not making swords here, Ralph.
What?
That's gonna be our grill.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta do some upright pieces to mount it to the body. So I think we're gonna use this to mount it. You can see where it was mounted from the factory with these holes here. So my idea was we use the flat piece here and then we weld the bars going across directly to this lip right here. So we just need to cut this the correct length. We also have to watch out for our hood latches here. We gotta kind of cut it short, don't we? Like 14 inches. Right there?
Yeah.
Guys, if you've watched the channel for a while, you know I bought a no-name used TIG welder and we have had nothing but trouble out of it trying to weld aluminum. Even had my buddy come in here that's a TIG welder and he couldn't get it to weld anything. So the good folks at Eastwood saw that and they decided to send us an awesome welder that's gonna do everything we need to do in the shop. It's a multi-process welder, which means it does MIG, TIG in AC and DC, which is hard to find, and stick welding. Comes with a foot pedal, gas lens kit, the whole deal. Its part number is 65375 on their website or catalog. So check it out at eastwood.com. We've got to get this thing opened up and get it put together. Let's get right to it. Well, that wasn't that bad. It's so nice that it comes with its own cart, basically. You don't have to buy a separate welding cart. It has space for 2 bottles. It's got separate regulators, separate hoses. You don't have to switch lines or anything. It's got an 8-foot ground, a 10-foot MIG cable, and a 12-foot TIG cable. So you can reach whatever you're trying to work on. Also has the cable for stick welding with the carry case. This thing can do it all. This is gonna consolidate so many tools in our shop and make it so much easier. It even does high frequency starts and square wave inverter for aluminum. You can use the pedal for TIG welding or it has a trigger right here if you want to. I love how it has the flexible head torch to get those tight spaces. It even comes with some of the consumables for it. It'll weld up to 3/8 inch steel or stainless and up to 1/4 inch aluminum. And it'll run off 120 volts or 240 volts. Even comes with the adapter, everything you need. You can even get an optional spool gun if you want a MIG weld aluminum. But let's quit talking and do some welding. So it's super easy to switch between stick, TIG, AC, DC, and MIG. And if you want to change settings, all you have to do is push this button. You can change your voltage, turn the knob, make it whatever you want it to be. Let's see if I can join 2 pieces of aluminum together. If so, it'll be the first time we've been able to do this in this shop. Look at that, Marge.
Looks great.
Penetration through to the back side. First time I've ever been able to do that. So that speaks a lot to the welder right there. That looks awesome. Let's try some MIG welding. That's all we gotta do. Oh yeah, I didn't even have to touch the welder. Did great. Once again, good penetration on the back side. I think this thing is gonna speed us up so much with not having to drag multiple welders out and actually have one that TIG welds aluminum correctly. Big thank you to Eastwood for helping us out with this welder. We really appreciate them. If you need any tools for your shop, go check out eastwood.com. All right, we're gonna do MIG on this. I think these are 1/4 inch bolt holes here. So I'm gonna try to use the factory bolt holes here. Right there. There it goes.
I'm gonna go ahead and drill these holes.
Look how it stinks.
It's gonna be a heavy grill.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have to worry about our radiator getting hurt. Even if we get a pedestrian, we'll be fine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, about did it. So we need the gap to be even on both sides here. And we need it to be even as far as level with the latches and stuff. Right there, Ralph, tack one side. We're using my fingers as spacers here, so it's all perfect. That looks really beefy.
Yeah.
10.5 inches there, 4 of which is going to be taken up by this. So that's 6.5 inches, 3 spaces that need to be equal. 6.5 divided by 3. Was that 2 and
8.
So that's about what we need. So it's going to be like a little over 2 inch gap in between each one. So something like that right there should be right. Go for it. That looks like we can cook something on it. It's very industrial, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they had. I mean, it was probably stamped steel and a little more rounded edges and stuff, but that's basically what they had.
That's good.
I think it'll look a lot better when we get it painted. Marge bought chrome paint, guys.
That's right.
Straight up chrome. We'll see what it looks like with chrome paint on it. All right, let's get it off here and finish what's on the back side. While Ralphie's taking that grill out, here's what we got on the roof. Now, this thing basically never sits out. I still don't want a car that leaks, so I don't know what's been going on here. Who did this? Marge, that had to be your family. Had to be. Look how busted up this roof is. And there's not a single screw in it. Oh. Yeah, sure, it's got a fan in there too. I kind of have an eventual goal of possibly putting an air conditioning unit in here. Can you push it up, Marge?
No.
Oh, you got this. Yeah, it's coming. Just watch your hands.
Hey, where's this?
Oh, what is that? It's like spring loaded.
Wow. Better watch your fingers.
How's it spring loaded?
That's cool. I don't know. That's cool.
It's like working on the RV again.
Woohoo.
Asphalt. That's hefty. Feel it.
Golly.
Golly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This roof is 2 layers with insulation in between. I didn't expect that. So you can see it's seen a lot of water around the edges. It's very rusty around here. We need to compare the size to our new vent. Hopefully it's going to cover all this. Oh, we're getting the inside dirty. Is it welding good?
Yeah. Look at him.
Looking good, Walt.
Hey, nice welds. I bet we can cook a steak on it right now. That thing is serious. Deer beware, right?
Exactly.
So as you can tell, we have vastly different hole sizes on this, right, Ellie? I don't really want to kiss. I know you want to kiss me. So these are rounded. What is the dimensions of 14? It's 14 by 14, but it's rounded. This is 14 by 14, but it's squared. We're gonna have to square off the edges of these holes. Oh, the switch don't work. Look at that old fan blade, though. It is stiff as can be.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's no
It
telling
probably
water
works.
it's all. I don't think that would work.
Pick
though.
them 2 wires up.
You can see it just glued and glued and glued. It's like crazy. We don't need that in our life.
Oh, wow.
We'll get some scrap money out of that. That hole is 14 by 14. You know, nobody's ever going to sit up here anyway.
No.
Even with this thing being lowered, the roof is so tall.
Alright, so since we don't have windshield wipers, we're going to use some Rain-X because it's all we have.
That stuff works good.
Yeah. And it said wipe it off with another microfiber. And I guess we have Rain-X.
I got a red Scotch Brite. I'm gonna stain this and paint it.
huge mess, that's all. This was actually sent to us in the fan mail like 2 years ago. Hey, it fits perfect.
Woohoo!
Let me find the glue.
So I'm using self-etching primer because it's made to go on bare metal.
So this is Marge's sign that somebody gave us at Ford Fest. So we're gonna paint it too.
I love that sign.
Yeah.
It's got a Fairmont. I get all this dirt and rust off here as much as we can. Lacquer thinner here. We're trying to clean all the dirt and junk off this. And make sure we have a good seal. A roof leak is terrible for a car. Just lets it go down so fast. So Rec Pro was a great sponsor for us when we did our RV build. We haven't worked on any RVs in a long time, so we haven't worked with them, but we still have some sealer from them. They have a normal sealer and a self-leveling. So since I only have self-leveling left, I'm just gonna use this at the very end. I need something a little thicker at the beginning so it doesn't just run right out. So I'm just gonna use liquid nails at first, and then we'll self-leveling it later. But yeah, check out Rec Pro. This even has a vent fan and everything. It's pretty cool. Oh, we're gonna be sealed up, Marge.
Woohoo!
Super sealed up. Oh yeah. That ain't leaking again.
Alright, we got the chrome paint. We're going pretty easy on the first coat.
Marge goes all in on the first coat.
Yeah. I'll throw it to it.
Have we ever used this before?
I don't think so.
World's first chrome painted Fairmont.
It is gonna be so good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
This stuff will flow out smoother than what it is when we first spread it here. It's kind of making me hungry because it looks exactly like marshmallow cream.
Oh yeah.
Pro tip here, marshmallow cream and peanut butter together, winning combination. My grandma used to make it for me. I miss Gladys. Put some over all the screw heads too, and this will just flow out real nice. There we go. We got a sealed up roof vent now. And like I said, we may eventually put a roof AC unit in this thing. I don't know. We'll see. It don't have any AC on the engine, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure what would be easier, putting a roof AC or putting an AC on the engine.
Who knows?
That makes me feel a lot better just in case we get caught out in the rain with this thing. Right, Ellie? Murphy just looked around at the ground probably. We gave it some time to dry here, ate some lunch and stuff. Ralphie's off to school.
Yeah.
Let's flip it over and paint the pretty side. Oh yeah, had to clean it up. A lot of times new metal has like an oily coating on it to keep it from rusting. Some more self-etching primer here. We're wanting it to stick, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
On to the next thing here. So if you look at the back of the car, this bumper is like, I don't know, like 5 inches off the ground, right? It's really low. This one's like 1.5 feet off the ground. So I really always thought that the front bumper needed to be lower than what it is. I think we're going to cut the brackets off, lower the thing down and re-weld it. I think it will look better that way. What do you think?
I think it'll look great.
The bumper bracket is actually welded directly to the frame. I'm going to cut right through that. Okay, here's one side. The heavy bumper.
Oh yeah.
Time to chrome plate it. I think it's really going to change the front end, how it looks, you know.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I agree.
You concur?
I concur. Wow.
There you go. That was actually easier to cut through than I thought. But look how it's just welded. Like it's welded straight to that bracket.
That's crazy.
We may try to straighten that out while we got it off. We did measure it, and before it was 19 inches, so it was right there, Marge. Mm-hmm. So my original thought was to bring it down to like about there, maybe, like that, to make the front end look lower.
Okay.
But I had another idea just now.
What's that?
You see how that bracket's like offset on this? What if we did this? Switch sides with me. Switch sides with me. Switch sides with me. Okay. What if you put it on upside down? Would that look cooler? I almost like it upside down better. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks cool.
And that makes it really easy to weld back in place because the frame still lines up like it did. We'll put it on upside down. Let me see if I can straighten this out in.
Yeah.
Straighten it out.
Yeah.
It's just kind of kinked right here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Needs to be about right there. I swear I think that looks better upside down. I think it kind of straightens some things out and bends some other things. So if you look at this bracket, it's bowed towards the front of the car. That one's bowed towards the rear. So this needs to be like heated here, and the center of that needs to come out. So I'm gonna heat it up, and then Wall's gonna try to bend it out there. Marge, you hold that in now, okay?
Got it.
Nothing? It won't stay still, will it?
No.
There we go, we're getting somewhere. Look at that.
That's more like it.
All right, y'all are body techs now. I'll get your certificates printed off. Certified. Look how much better that is, though, in line with the bumper.
Oh, yeah.
See that? Now there's like about the same gap. So line your little crossbar up so it's the same place it used to be. You have a lot of left-right movement right now. A lot of left-right. A whole lot of left-right movement. Okay.
I would say like right there. Go.
You want to go any lower?
Nope.
Lower it is.
Oh, Lord. Well, hold on.
Okay. Go down just barely. There you go. Oh yeah. That makes the front end appear much lower than what it was. So that lowered the bumper height like, well, it was 19 inches before, so that lowered it 3 inches in the front.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that looks a lot better.
She's looking good.
It kind of looks more even with the back now.
Yeah.
The bumper's so low in the back. Yeah. We'll get that grill in there. It's going to pop. Here we go, Marge. See what it looks like. There ain't nothing getting to that radiator. Nothing. It's so substantial. It's gonna look good.
Yeah.
It's needed a grill the whole time, and for a while I thought, oh, we'll buy one somewhere at some point. Yeah. Well, you never see these things, so it's kind of hard to buy one. Can't find one on eBay or anything like that either. Put a Chevrolet emblem up here. Well, I like it.
It looks really good.
You got the new marker lights. This actually has Holley Retro Bright headlights that we put in a long time ago.
I was gonna say the chrome and then the seats, you see all of it kind of at the same time.
Yeah.
It's good.
Standing here, it looks almost identical to the factory grill. I like how the bumper turned out. It makes the vehicle look lower in the front.
Oh, yeah.
I really, really like that. It looks really good. It's needed a grill for so long. Getting so many little detail things done. We still need to check the alignment on it, so I think we're going to go ahead and do that now. My buddy Freddie's supposed to be here any minute.
A rare sighting. What, Penelope? Oh my goodness. Yeah.
We got our front end alignment tool here. This side is basically right at 72 inches or 6 feet. This side is 6 feet and 9/16. So we are towed in 9/16 of an inch, which is way too much. Usually it's like 1/8 of an inch of toe in, toe out. Camber and caster is an imaginary line between the top and bottom pivot point, which on this would be the 2 bushings we put in, right? We can't adjust caster. We already know it's 10 degrees. We can't adjust camber. It's probably 0 on a car this old. But we can adjust our toe. So we are definitely going to have to bring the front out a little bit, about almost a 1/2 inch. So it's just the whole bar that goes from side to side that I've got to adjust here. If these bolts will come loose. Oh yeah. Now the question is, will this thing turn? This one's stuck, of course. There we go. Had to get a 6-point socket because the 12-point one was wanting to round out. Sometimes it can be a real pain. I'm not sure which way it's going to be. Oh man. Let's see all that stuff falling off.
Yeah.
Pipe wrench is the best tool for this. I'll just give it a couple turns and maybe we can tell which way it's going. Oh, it feels like it's topped out there. Like it's the end of the adjustment. So that was the right direction. It is helping. That gave us about 1/4 inch less of toe in. The problem is it feels maxed out. I'm gonna keep pushing on it though. Might need a bigger wrench or something. Yes, maybe it's just a bunch of
Rusty threads, you know.
Probably with this thing.
Wow, it's like everything, man.
Yeah, okay, we've got an 1/8 inch of toe in now. That's perfect. So that should help. That probably wasn't our issue. I would think that would have been our issue if we would have had like 0 toe in or toe out, or maybe a little bit of toe out. Having extra toe in like that really just makes it scrub and wear the front casings out, pour fuel mileage and stuff. I kind of doubt that's our problem, but at least we're where we need to be now. A setup like this is nice. It actually comes with a level and stuff. I bought it off Eastwood, but you can do caster, camber, and tow if you need to with these. Hopefully we have no more wobble. This thing starts tank slapping. There's nothing you can do but just ride, wait for it to stop.
That was terrifying.
It was, yes. All right, we're locked in. What are you about to do?
I'm about to scrape this so it doesn't flick down in our eyes when we drive it.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with lead-based paint getting in your eyes.
This has drove me crazy from day one.
Yeah, she's been wanting to do this for a while, so. Golly. So this used to be a postal vehicle, then it was used for craft fairs. There used to be a sticker on here that said craft fair. I think it was on the windshield we replaced. So it's been painted a lot. Perfect license plate for this vehicle. Installed?
Installed.
Our garage door was rolled up when we cleaned the other windows, so Wall's getting this one for us. This thing is actually really little in person. Safety first. It's coming off easy, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Look at the seats and stuff, man. Well, we have a nest in there, Marge?
Yeah, we did.
What was that? Some sort of bird or something? It was up in this corner up here. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to blow out and vacuum out. Such a good little cleaner.
She is.
Well, it looks good in here, Marge.
Thank you.
No more paint chips. All right, my buddy's about to pull up. Look at this, guys. That thing is awesome. I'm assuming you painted it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
It
looks
was actually
good.
a student project. I never really intended to buy this thing, but they priced it so cheap we just couldn't pass it up. And my students were like, "Oh yeah, we can do this and we can do that." And it went from just a scuff and basically put it in primer to, well, we got this paint, let's try this. And before long, we're painting it and flaming it and pinstriping it, and
Yeah.
just got crazy with it. So
Well, the flames look great on it, really.
it was a neat little project. The kids were all excited about it.
What year is it?
It's a '78 Cadillac Miller Meteor. At first, my wife was like, "No, I will not ride in this. I have no part of this."
Man, that looks good.
The eyeball and the wings are airbrushed, and then I just pinstriped around that.
Yeah. Still got good interior.
Yeah, all the rollers and everything's here. All the locks for the caskets are here.
Yeah, you never know. We might need to use it.
Yeah. I've actually had several people ask me, said,
Something happens to me.
Something happened to
Yeah.
my final ride was.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I even invested in some of the little flags for the fender.
Oh, you got all the stickers on that. How long have you had that box?
I have had that box since 1998. When I first started, that was the first thing I did was bought that box so I could keep all my stuff in, keep my pencils in it, and of course I've got all the little small paints and stuff that I can carry in here, and then the rest of it I just keep in that tote to carry with me.
Do you still use that? Was it One Shot paint? Is that the brand name?
That's commonly what I use, yeah. They've changed a lot over the years. Within the past 10 to 15 years, they were acquired by another company, and they did change the formula slightly, started taking some of the lead and stuff like that out of it. PPG has actually purchased them now, so I'm kind of worried.
Right,
Hope
might
PPG
change.
didn't buy them just to send them out the door.
Right.
So, I don't know. This company here has kind of come along in competition with them. In fact, instead of calling it One Shot, they call theirs One Stroke.
Oh, okay.
Ronin?
This is supposed to be a good substitute for it. I really do like it. It flows really well. My thing is I haven't tested it to see how it will hold up out in the weather.
Right.
I know one shot will, because I've got stuff that I've had pinstripe that's been outside for 25, 30 years that still looks good. You know, even your dad's old truck.
Right, yes.
You know, we did that.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago we did that. And that thing, even though it's faded down, it's held to the weather.
I was trying to think. I think I met you around 99 or 2000.
That's what Riley and I were talking about yesterday. He's like, how long have you known him? And I was like, I've known him since he was just little.
Right.
First time I met him, I said, I met his dad. And I said, at the time, I was driving a 64 Impala, and his dad had a 65 or 66 Biscayne or Bel Air.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I wrecked it the first month I had a license. Yes.
Yes.
It's a 66 Bel Air. Yeah.
Car, yeah. We stopped in at Prophet's parking lot one night. That's the first time I met him. He came out. We were out there cruising, and he come pulling in the parking lot. And he's like, who owns this car here?
Yeah. That sounds right.
When I got into it, you couldn't find anybody to teach you anything. And I got really lucky. Mark Fenyo is his name. Anybody that knew him as Top Hat. If you ever went to any of the car shows through the 80s.
I remember that, yeah.
You always saw Top Hat. And he had his trademark look was he had a Abraham Lincoln looking beard, had a great big black top hat that he would always wear, and he had a white lab coat that was just saturated in paint. I mean, it was just multicolored, had it all over. You would see him pulling a little radio flyer wagon that was covered in just as much paint as his lab coat was. Especially up at the rod run. I was fascinated watching him. If we went to a car show or a cruise in or whatever where he was there, Dad had a babysitter for the rest of the afternoon, because as long as he was striping, I was sitting there watching every move he made. I wanted to learn how to do it, and he kind of took me under his wing. So I showed up. He was super, super nice, walked me through everything. He showed me how to trim my brushes. You know, and we were talking about treating the brushes and stuff, and I'd been using transmission fluid to keep my brushes in, just because that's what I had read in some book somewhere or something. He's like, no, kid. And he turned me on to Neat's foot oil. He said, use this. To this day, I still follow his steps in showing that as an example. Yeah. If I'm pinstriping somewhere and somebody asks me about my brushes, and I tell them I use Neat's foot oil. I like it because it's completely organic, so there's no silicones, there's nothing like that. You don't have to worry about your paint. If you don't get it all out, it won't fish eye or anything.
Yeah.
And with this one shot, because it's a highly lead-based enamel, I'll actually dip my brush in my Neat's foot oil and then pallet it into my paint and just keep pinstriping. And you can't tell the difference. It doesn't do any harm.
Wow.
And I was like, that's why I use it, because you don't have to worry about
Transmission fluid would not be the same,
No, you wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So it would definitely fish eye and cause problems. So, you know, that's kind of why I got started using that. It was cool to get to learn from an old timer like that. The first time I ever pinstriped at a show, it was the Shades of the Past at Pigeon Forge. I paid the $125, go scrolling through the gate. I went in there and started pinstriping. Well, the next thing you know, I've got 5 or 10 people. Hey, when we get this done, come on.
Right, yeah.
It just kind of went that way, and I didn't really count. You know, I've always been a big fan of Kenny Rogers. Don't count your money until you have time to do it. And the next thing you know, it's one right after the other. I got that guy's car done. The next guy rolls his there. 3 days I did this, all the while just as fast as I could go.
Yeah.
So I get back home, and my dad's like, well, how'd you do? I said, I don't know. So I start emptying my pockets and start counting it up, and I had made $3,200 in 3 days. Just striping and goofing off, and I had a blast doing it.
Yeah.
And after that, the rest was history. I was like, that was neat. I got to do that again. And so for a long time, I did that. I would just travel to shows and pinstripe. Riley came along, having to assume family responsibilities.
Right.
Like, yeah, this is not stable income. So years later, the teaching position came open, so I just fell into that, and the rest was history. And now I've been passing this stuff on down.
Well, at least somebody's teaching the younger folks. Yeah, somebody's got to do it, because I don't like people that know how to do a skill, but they want to hide it, you know, not tell somebody how to do it, you know. They're worried about somebody taking their spot, you know.
Especially like the collision industry.
Yeah.
You know, you just don't have enough people coming into the industry to compensate for those that are retiring and getting out of it. And it's a scary proposition to think about, you know, because a lot of this stuff will end up inadvertently dying away if somebody doesn't pass that knowledge on. So this is transfer tape. This is what sign shops and decal companies and stuff use to transfer decals with. It's a low tack adhesive, so you don't have to worry about it messing up any surfaces.
It's like the backer that's on a sticker, basically,
right?
Yeah,
this is if you buy a decal, this is what's going to be on the back of it.
Yeah.
Especially if you got something bigger to do, like when we did the hearse, we used a lot of this to mask up for where we were putting the flames on it. It doesn't have to be beautiful,
it's just a vent. It's fine.
You can actually draw whatever you want on there, cut it out with an X-Acto knife, pull and weed that out, do your spraying. It'll act just like masking tape or like fine line tape. It won't leave a fuzzy edge.
Yeah.
It'll actually leave a nice clean edge because the adhesive doesn't gum up around the edges.
Yeah.
And so you'll get a nice crisp edge on it. Kind of thinking maybe. Actually pushing it down so it's
The eraser is drawing more than the pencil is. So you'll use the same pattern on both sides?
Yeah. Once I get it to where I can see through the paper, then what we'll do is we'll take another piece, lay up there, I'll trace that out on it, and then we'll just transfer that over to this side, and then we're good to go.
Okay.
Both sides are the same, the uniform.
Oh yeah, that's gonna fit. Yeah.
Cool. Do like that.
You remember striping my Nova?
Yes.
I didn't expect it. Like one day you came into auto body, I think it was night class, and I was in there, and you just like sat your toolbox down and started striping it.
That's been a long time.
Yes. It had been over 20 years ago. Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe that in the center and then do like an off-white border around it maybe.
Yeah, I'm very much with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. And then do this in like a darker color and then maybe put like fast delivery here or something.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look good.
You like that?
I love it. Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Awesome. Awesome.
It's exactly what I was thinking of right there.
All right, well now let's duplicate that. Put it on the other side. My lovely assistant. That's fair. See? We just line that up as close as we can.
So you just copy it and just stick it on the other side, huh?
Yep, do it on the other side, and then all I gotta do is go on the inside and paint it.
Are you gonna do measurements, or are you just gonna wing it? Putting the other
It's
one on
not
the other side?
freehand if you measure everything.
There you go.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's about the only way to get it and it be exactly the same on both sides.
Yeah. Grab that side. I've already got a hold of this one. I don't need this side here. I got it. I had creased it with my finger so that we could kind of see where it went. That's the beauty of this. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it's close, we're good to go.
You sound like Bob Ross now.
Happy accident.
Yeah. What do you think, Marge?
Gonna be great. I'm excited.
They're all back from school now. He's gonna paint on the inside.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling you the best way to do on this was do it on the inside. That way you
That
didn't have to worry
makes
about
sense.
people coming up scratching on the outside of it, scratching it off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I like that
I
color.
started saying, I'm kind of digging that. That for the main color on the blue.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Surely you got something in there, all them.
Blue-green.
How long does it last if you haven't messed with it?
This particular can, I know for a fact I have had since 98 or 99.
Wow. That's crazy.
You can see how over the years I've had to go in and cut different lids out of it where it would form a lid in there. But that's another thing I always loved about this stuff is you can leave the lid off of it. In fact, Top Hat, whenever he would open up a can, he would throw the lid away. He never put lids back on any of his paint.
Really?
Because it would always form a lid over it anyway, so he would just leave it out and open. And you didn't have to worry about it.
Wow. I didn't know that.
It'll take a while to get all the pigment and stuff out and get it mixed back up, but
Crazy. It'll mix back up.
it'll keep.
You got all kinds of brushes.
Yeah, that's mainly striping brushes. Sharfs, I've got Lucos, I've got, most of my brushes are Mac, especially my pen striping brushes. I'm old school Mac 00. That's my brush of choice. As Top Hat told me, he said using a Mac 00 is like learning how to drive on a straight shift. If you can use this brush, you can use any brush you get your hands on. And they don't come pre-trimmed, all that stuff. You have to trim them up yourself. Using the techniques he showed me, I actually done this same technique as when I first got this brush. I would palette it out, and then I would look and see the shape of the brush. And then any quills that were too short, you just start kind of pulling from the bottom. And any of the bristles that are too short, kind of trim those off. And you can almost do it like a knife blade. You don't take them just straight off. You trim some a little from this side, and you come in and trim a little bit from that side, and you just keep pulling the bristles away until you get to that natural sword shape or blade shape. The reason they make these brushes like this is they will absorb a lot of material. And so in doing so, you can load that brush up and you can go a long way. You could start out on the front of this thing and lay a line all the way down the side and come back to this corner here in one pass if you got your mixture right. These brushes are awesome for straight line stuff. They're awesome for the freehand, for the design, stuff like that. With this brush, if you want to turn a corner, you actually have to roll the brush. Whereas with a scroll brush, you just hold the brush steady and let the quills move and do the scroll work. I didn't even wash the oil out of that brush. That right there is why I love to use neat's foot oil. because you can pallet that right in, and you can see it's not trying to fish eye.
Yeah.
And I will practice just to show you right here, just kind of give you an idea of, you know, what I was talking about, how you have to roll that brush. You'll notice whenever I hold it between these two fingers, and I do so that I can easily roll the brush as I go. Get a nice smooth line, and depending on how much pressure you put down on the brush as to actually the width of the stripe. So the same brush that you can use to do this line with, you can also use to do that line with.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
These are really awesome lines to practice. Is you can lay the brush all the way down and then pull up on it as you pull back.
Look at that crazy guy. You didn't even blow the horn on the way in. Oh. Don't a lot of the stuff you do like on the middle of a trunk starts out that way, kind of something like that in the middle?
Sort of like that, or like right here, you can lay that brush down and then pull back up as you're turning. And you can get it to do that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
It's all in it's all in the technique. And then, like I said, it's hard when you first start out because you're really nervous. You want to pinch the brush really hard. All that. You realize after you've done it a while, that brush just needs to lay there. You're just guiding it. You let it do its own thing. You get to where you're comfortable enough that you can start to roll that brush around. No matter what direction you go, you can stripe upside down. I'm right-handed, so when I'm doing something, I always start on the left. Left-handed, you would start on the right. And the reason for that, you don't want to get in your own way while you're striping. But you can actually do scroll work, but there's a lot of rolling that brush around to get it to do that kind of thing.
It makes it look so easy.
I know, right? Yeah.
But that's something else to practice, do something like that, because you can actually use that as a centerpiece. Like ignoring that part right there, if I wanted to make a centerpiece out of that, I could just come down through here like that. Because then if you want to build off of it, you could always come in and add more lines to that, and then just keep building out. Biggest thing is just repetition. If you want to do a curved line, just keep practicing that curved line. Go as close to it as you can, and just try to replicate that, and just keep doing that. I know it's mundane. We'll give you the practice of rolling that brush, you know, keeping it consistent, that kind of thing. So that's the kind of things you can practice. Excalibur makes a really good brush, and most of the Excalibur stuff that I've ever had, you don't even have to trim it. It comes out of the box ready to go. They stripe good, but I'm old school. I kind of like my old Mac 00, so it's hard for me to go away from that. So you got different lettering brushes and stuff. This one will be what I'll use for most of this in here. I've got a couple that are missing. I've got them at school. Just urethane reducer and mineral spirits. I kind of like that. It helps flow out better. It does help it dry a little bit faster. If you use just straight mineral spirits, it can take a little while longer for it to dry. You'll probably have to thin it. Summertime, I have gone just right out of the can, but I do always pallet it out just in case, because I mean, it's just like any paint. You can have little chunks of stuff in there, so if you pallet it out, if there's anything, you can kind of move it off to the side. A whole lot different on glass than on a painted surface.
Bye. What's wrong with that guy? He's probably gonna go bash mailboxes in or something.
Delinquent.
Yeah. Like the color wall?
Oh, yeah.
Boys in their trucks.
Man, you're bracing your hand right in the middle of the other letter. Scares me, yeah.
Yeah. I've got a stick that I made years ago that I used to see a lot of artists use.
Yes, I've seen that, yeah.
I went to Hobby Lobby and bought just a little wooden stick,
Yeah.
a little rubber vacuum cap that fit right on top of it, and I made that and just had it set up where I could do. You really don't have to have that a lot unless you're doing like murals or something big. So I found I didn't use it much, but it was handy to have.
He's starting on the other side now. He's got all the green down on this side. It's got cold. We had to close the doors and turn the heater on.
I had to nap a hoodie.
Yeah, he's done stole my hoodie over here. So when you make a curve with those brushes, are you twisting it?
Yeah, a little bit, because this brush is made flat.
Yeah.
And so you do have to twist it a little. If you'll notice when I do it, I'll do like part of this curve, and then I'll pick up the other side. Like if I'm doing here, I'll curve around that corner, and then I'll go back the other direction to meet it.
Are you learning anything?
No.
No?
Yeah, I am.
I could see you guys being good at this. You got coffee? Is that what you got? Ralphie's doing some TIG welding. Trying out the new welder. Tater's attacked Mom now.
He's a good baby.
He is a baby. I guess if you mess up, it's pretty easy to wipe it back off and touch up a spot or whatever.
It is. If you need to, you just wipe it off or whatever you need to do. It's very forgiving.
So if it dries, can you get it off with a razor blade a little bit if you have like an edge that you don't like or something?
Yeah, anything we're not happy with, we can go back and smooth up before we put the second color on.
Ellie is locked in, trying to get some beef jerky. You got your own food. He's not going to give you any. Now she wants granola.
There you go.
All right, well, both sides now. The sleeper dude part is done the green now. I guess you got to let it dry before you outline the next color, or how's that work?
This side should be pretty much dry enough now to go ahead and do the outside, or the outline color. Yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah.
I can take that lacquer thinner over there and it won't clean the brushes near as good
Yeah.
as taking mineral spirits and medium urethane reducer.
Does that just help you get the line straight?
This one I'll actually do more of a top and bottom and a more straight line. It won't be, you know, like that. Basically just use this as a guide for the top and the bottom to keep them good and even. I won't necessarily go down and touch the tape, just stay right at it, and that way everything, all the letters are good and even.
So an hour or two out in the sun, but like these conditions is probably
These
going to take longer.
conditions, this will probably be wet for at least another 2 or 3 hours or so, and then it'll start. Because actually what I've already done over here, it's tacky enough now that it's still a little sticky, but you're not going to just smear it.
Yeah. I like that blue. That's nice.
I was kind of thinking that to kind of tie in with the postal.
Yeah, it used to be blue. You can see a lot here. I'll put in a picture of what a factory one looks like. That looks like it's from 86 as well.
It's late 90s, early 2000s.
What's that one called?
This one is Reflex Blue.
What was the first color?
Peacock Blue.
Okay. Look, they can't be quiet over here. Like it's all they can do to be quiet when I get the camera out. That almost matches the tape.
It does.
So is that reduced some, or is that just straight out of the can
It's
there?
just straight out of the can there.
But they make a hardener for it, you said?
Yes.
You can put in it? Does that affect how long it stays glossy or anything?
It does, and it can affect how much of the brush strokes actually flow out over time. I have found if you're wanting it to lay down really slick and the brush strokes all but go away, I generally find not to use the catalyst. The catalyst is really handy if you're having to do it as an undercoat application and you're going to put a clear over top of it or something.
Yeah.
You definitely want it to catalyze, because instances where I have had to clear over this stuff, I've let the stuff sit for more than 24 hours and then try to clear coat it, and it just wad up like a prune because it wasn't fully dry. So they made us go up to the gate and pull in. People on Mars do that. We rode the stuff most of the time while we were there, but we did on that one day. We actually.
It seems like every time you dip the brush, you wipe it on a new spot on the paper instead of the old spot on the paper, right?
I do. I try to keep it fresh. I mean, after a while, it kind of hardens up. The whole idea of paletting the brush out and reloading is to kind of freshen your paint up a little bit. You can drag it into some of the older paint, but it'll make it thicker and it'll drag a lot more. You don't want it not to have any resistance, but you don't want it to have a lot of drag to it. You won't get very good smooth lines. It'll be choppy. I just loaded a second ago, so I'll go back to about that same area. And then if you'll notice too, when I'm loading the brush, I keep it flat. The style of these brushes, the bristles lay flat on them, so you want to try to load it up like that. And that keeps your line consistency a lot more even as well. All the way from this end out to the other, I kind of get to a certain point, and then I pick it up in the other direction and come back. Yeah.
I'm not laughing this hard in like 2 months.
Are you cracked up?
Yes, crack me up. You're hilarious.
How do you get anything done around here?
I don't know. It does take longer than I thought, like per letter to paint it seems like. You gotta take it really slow.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be in any kind of hurry. This is a patience game. When I was younger and could see better, I was a little faster at it.
That looks good.
I really know you're not recording, man. Oh, you are recording, man? Sorry, Holmes. What really upsets me is when people say we say bottled water. We don't say bottled water, we say bottle of water. Okay? There's a T in that. There is a T. When you fight kangaroos for a living, I mean, I tell you what, everybody says we use the bathroom upside down. It's not true.
What's that?
Man, you talk about an impressive sound and vehicle.
That looks good. What color are you thinking on the bottom?
Maybe red? It's got the postal color, tying the postal.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, red. Yeah.
I'm thinking the red would look pretty good with it. And then we'll have the off-white kind of tying in the whole thing. So I think it'll be.
I think that'll look good. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that'll really.
Yeah, that's gonna look great when we get the white on there.
Wow, that's so cool looking.
That does look really good. Yeah, the white is definitely gonna make it pop for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got the lights on now out here. That looks so cool. Or creepy, one of the two.
Yeah.
Look how tall that roof is. He got everything outlined except for the fast delivery. That's gonna have to be tomorrow. We kind of got a late start on painting this today. So we will see you guys in the morning. He's back. Look at this wagon. That thing's awesome. Is that the same brush you used on any of the other two, or is this a different brush again?
It's the same one I used on the Sleeper Dude.
Okay.
I used a smaller version for the merchandise.
Anything with pinstriping like this, do you ever have to put a second coat?
Occasionally, it's not uncommon, especially, some of these colors don't have as much pigment as others do, and so they may not cover as well. This blue is a pretty light color, so I mean, if you had to, you might have to go back over it. But if you saw when we pulled the paper down on the other side, you can't see any of the streaks that you see in it here.
Yeah.
So some of the lighter yellows and stuff of that nature, you may have to go back over and multi-coat, but I do mainly pinstriping, and it's all small line stuff, so a lot of that stuff you're not going to have to worry about it. Even if it is a little thin, it gives it character.
This side's done now, so start on this one.
Silence.
Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah. I love it. I like the color combination. You weren't liking the letters on that one?
Well, I did this one first, and then I kind of just traced over and did the other one, and so that I'm thinking that eye was a little off. I'm just gonna move that template over and use that to go.
So those are all lettering brushes?
Mm-hmm. That one's pretty good. That's a big one there. That one's 18. Yeah, this is number 5.
So just depending on how wide you want the letters to be, you just get a bigger number.
Yeah. That one's a number 6. I used to have these all in order, but
Pizza break.
yep.
People gotta eat. I told Freddie I'd feed him while he painted if he wanted me to. I think he wants to stop and eat the.
I look back, that rooster's just hauling. And she said, kick him. Wow! And then you hear, you just hear it take off again.
And so, for a while.
This is on there still just so it doesn't have too much light come through and too much glare, so you can see to do the white around it.
An outline.
Yes. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Think you could do it?
Yeah, I think I could do the letters, not all the lines.
Yeah. That matches really good.
Yeah, that starts out. Looks pretty good.
What's that called?
This is just ivory.
Okay.
This is Roman, 1 stroke.
Is that a different brush than what you've used so far?
This is a number 4. Now, this is pretty thick. I may end up getting a little cup and mixing some of that.
So you put a little bit of paint over the old color.
Yes.
Because I would have thought you'd done this with a narrower brush and just put it on the outside, but I get why you're doing that.
Right.
It looks sharper probably, and that way you don't have a gap between the two colors or anything.
Right.
So he's getting on down here. So basically he's painting the entire back side of the letters.
Do yours, Bobby. Come on. I cannot do it. You can do it, man. Come on.
That's in our feet.
This would have been a whole lot easier if I would have named the channel like Al's or Bob's or something, just 1 or 2 letters instead of big long name. About got it now.
It's all over the crime. Got to do the fast delivery, do the highlights on it.
I think the white and red's really going to pop.
Yeah, it tried to bleed it, so we'll wait on that and let it.
The red's a little wet
It's still a little wet.
Is that side dry enough?
Yeah, it's crazy. There's about half of the other one is dry. I guess I just started on the very last part of it I had done. I know this is dry, so I jumped over here. Hopefully by the time I get that, I'll be ready to do the other side.
Changing up brushes for the scallops off the back of it.
Yeah, I think I'll use a striper for this one. A lot sharper point instead.
So what's the reason for putting it in the cup? Because you had to reduce it in the cup?
Yeah, it was really thick. I ended up just putting some reducer in it and thinning it down. Trying to thin it as I go was just taking too long.
Can you put it back in the can after it's been reduced?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to affect it.
That's going to make the fast look fast. That brush is so limp looking.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing what you can do with these things.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's going to look good. That looks awesome. Everything I've mentioned, you've done it, but you've done like your own little flair to it, a little different than I would have done. And I'm like, oh, that's so much cooler.
I love doing these. These have been around since the earliest days.
That's
of
so
striping.
cool.
Yeah, I didn't see those.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be so cool. That's going to make it really look good. We won't be able to keep nothing in stock. It'll all be sold with this sign.
Trouble with glass, sometimes the depth will get you. That's a lot of why I put the paper on there, so it'll kind of cut back on the reflection that you see.
Yeah, I never would have thought to put the paper there, but it makes so much sense when you see it. Because really with glass, especially, you're just looking off in the distance, really.
Yeah,
seeing right through
the
it.
glares and the shadow of the light, the glass can throw you off a little bit.
When you start something like that, do you know ahead of time exactly what it's going to look like, or are you just kind of wing it as you go?
Just kind of coming up with it as I go. Right in your paint. When you're ready to daub your dots on there, you just...
Oh, I never would have thought that.
And that's, you see that like at the end of the striping or whatever, they'll do that. And I love doing those. They're so awesome.
I would have never thought to just turn it around and use the handle for the dot.
I would sit for the longest time when I first started doing this and try to make those little dots, and you couldn't get them right. And I was like, how are they doing it? And then I saw a guy do that one time, and I thought that's the simplest idea I'd ever. And the more you dab it, the smaller the dots get. So you'll just get a drop on there, and then by the time you do 2 or 3 drops, they get progressively smaller.
That's so cool.
Awesome. The switch for like the fan motor for the heater or whatever.
Yeah, the different speeds. I
would put those for the speed on the
wiper.
Yeah, for the windshield wipers or whatever.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, it's just little stuff like that gives it character.
Oh, that's so cool.
Great. That's so cool.
Man, look at that. It matches so well. Yeah. Like, I would not have thought to use, like, the off-white. You know, I just thinking, like, basic colors. I would have just done it in bright white. But, man, it looks so...
But it ties in.
Yeah, it ties in so much better. Man, that looks good. That is awesome, Freddie.
So good.
Wow.
The stars, too.
Yeah, I love these. Is it just called Starburst, I guess?
Yeah, just Starburst. All I've ever heard them called.
Yeah.
That is incredible, man. Wow.
I like the fast, too.
Yeah.
And kind of gives a little bit of a tribute to the previous male history.
Right. Yeah, that looks great. Hey, maybe one day, y'all, you can do it too, you know? Practice. And it looks the way it would have looked back in the day. Like, that looks like a sign they would have done 50 years ago or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to have to practice doing some of those somewhere.
Yeah, this kind of looks like 50s and 60s.
Yeah. When did pinstriping start? Do you know? Like, how long has that been a thing?
It's been a thing since about the 40s. Von Dutch was actually attributed to founding this art form, and he did it out of accident. He was doing a paint job on something, and, you know, back then, if something went wrong, it wasn't just a simple little fix, you know, cut it, you know, blend it, clear coat it, whatever. Yeah. And so there was something had messed up on the vehicle he was working on, and rather than trying to go back and redo it, he just decided to put some pinstriping over the top of it to kind of hide it. And so he did, and then he just matched the other side up to do the same, and the customer loved it.
Just got more and more
It
elaborate.
just kind of got more and more elaborate and just kind of went from there.
We got the center out of the Wilshire Shaker Nova here. Wall's gonna do a little practicing here. Try to do some of those little starbursts.
Oh.
There you go, looks straight. Well, look at that, see? Looks good. Oh, you're good to go. Set up a booth.
The booth is crazy.
Very cool. Awesome. Cool.
Sit her down.
I've never done this before.
It looks awkward to her.
She doesn't like it.
I expect to see more scrapping on the channel.
Yeah, we'll have to practice. That's how little that signature's gonna be.
This is very difficult.
Man, I can't even see it from here.
Yeah.
I can see the shadow of it. So trying to do
Do it backwards that small.
this side of it backwards, yes. That's I'm like,
You're getting it down now. That looks good.
ooh, it's wider
Yeah.
Thought it'd be
The struggle is real.
the narrow part's what's so hard. Mine are too thick. That's a better one there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's hard to focus on. It's so little.
Yeah.
Yeah, he nailed it with the signature. It's so small.
Yeah.
He let them do burnouts in the parking lot and stuff right in front of the building.
Man. That is so cool. It's neat the way that you can match it identically to the other side by using that paper like that.
Just use that as a template. And there you go.
That signature's so little.
Yeah.
You can barely see it on there. Man, that is better than I even imagined right there.
Yeah, it looks great.
So how can they get a hold of you if somebody somewhat local wants you to pinstripe something? What's the best way?
I've got a YouTube channel started, but I've not put any videos up. I think I've got like 3 videos of my son on there. But I plan to do more videos of how to pinstripe and stuff like that. And then us just tinkering on some of our projects in the garage and stuff. So anybody that wants to check me out, it's Flamin' Freddy's Garage on YouTube. Or you can check me out on Facebook. Flamin' Freddy Smith on Facebook. Same thing on Instagram, Flamin' Freddy. You can get with me there, message me or whatever.
Okay. That does not mean to get a hold of Freddie to try to figure out how to get in contact with me. Because every time we do a video like this, the people are like, I had all these people call me trying to get a hold of you. So the best way if you want to contact me is go to our website, thesleeperdude.com, contact button or message us. You can email us that way. So don't contact Freddie trying to get a hold of me, okay? He is not the way to contact me. But check him out if you are in like the East Tennessee area and want to get your car pinstriped.
Yeah, get a hold of me on Messenger. That's what most people do. You know, most people get a hold of me on Messenger. A lot of my earlier stuff that I put on Instagram was pictures of some of my earlier pinstriping and stuff. So there's a lot of my pinstriping and stuff like that on there.
It's like 10 o'clock at night already. We will see you guys tomorrow. We'll let this paint dry and we'll take her for a drive and see if we fixed it. All right, guys, next morning, it's actually Sunday morning. So we're headed to church and I'm gonna drive this thing to see if it's good to go or not. Got that chop. The steering is definitely a little stiff, but it's not as stiff as I thought it would be. I think we're gonna be all right. Oh, it's so weird to drive on this side. Definitely got a lot less slop though. Trying to be cautious here. Should have fixed my hair, huh? Nothing scary yet. Probably going 50. No issues. This is actually where it wobbled on me last time I drove it. But it got to where I couldn't even get it up to like 20 or 30 before it did it, so it's a good sign. It would definitely benefit from a steering box rebuild. So we may have to still do that at a later date. I don't know that I want to take it down the interstate. I feel pretty comfortable here on the back road with it. The weirdest thing is being on the wrong side of the car when you're driving. Just turn our blinkers on here. We just passed my nephew there in Houston. probably got a kick out of that. Temperature's 185, oil pressure's 50, fuel pressure's 45, volts is 14.5, so we're good there. It's got the donkeys, I'll tell you that. If you've never had a 6-liter with some bolt-ons, they're spicy. My little foot bit here, it's got these little flaps that hang out. I can feel the cold air, even in my church shoes. Marge and the kids are in the Lincoln Chase vehicle. You gotta have something with some guts. Oh, we broke down. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I see fuel pressure went away. Maybe a fuse? Golly. It won't even turn over the starter. Oh no. Really? Why does this vehicle always fight me? Alright, better call Marge. I don't see any fluids on the ground. Did we pop a fuse or something? These fuse panels are supposed to show if it has the popped one. Let me turn the key on. So it's showing a pop fuse. What in the world? Terminator X has a yellow light on number 2, but I don't remember what that means. I don't know. No fuel pressure, no oil pressure, but
What happened?
I don't know exactly. Just shut off all of a sudden. I thought the fuel pump may have stopped working because it showed no fuel pressure, but now it won't even turn over. The engine won't turn over. Like locked up?
What?
I don't know. Which
I think
makes
that's
no
like
sense.
the starter hitting the flywheel.
It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like the starter's just clicking.
You didn't kick something off?
No, I wasn't kicking at all. You can't get under this car to see it so low. I wonder if something like melted against the exhaust or something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least it looks so good broke down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just us and the pros out here.
I wouldn't consider this fast delivery.
All the fuses are good. I guess we're gonna have to go get the truck. I don't know. Great. Not how I planned on this ending, huh? We're gonna
No.
be late for church.
Yep.
Look at this.
Oh. They're just like kind of like.
I have never liked this battery cable setup. Maybe that just worked its way out. Grab me a 7/16 out of that bag, Ralph. Maybe we can make it there after all.
You working my nerve this morning.
Oh, me too, man. Ralphie couldn't find the 7/16, but I did. That's all we got, guys. Wasn't planning on breaking down. I'm gonna have to do something different with these battery cable ends. You want to unhook the battery when you're doing stuff like this. You don't want to be sending a bunch of like on-off arc signals to it, you know. You see Houston?
I did.
Yeah. What's he out doing?
It's probably checking on cows or something.
At least the roads aren't busy where we live, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poke that in there, Ralph. Yeah, this is not a good setup, guys. Don't do what I do. Got the girls in their Sunday best out here working on the car. Is this the first time you broke down the way to church, Marge?
No. No. Ain't no way.
We got some stories.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the grill.
Yeah,
That girl is blinging.
I'm out here in my church shoes and everything.
Uh-oh.
Now, maybe it'll start back up.
Awesome. Guys, it.
Alright, we're off again. I was just bragging about the voltage and everything. That's a lot better than a lot of other problems you could have. So I just have to do something different with the battery cable ends. I never have liked that setup. It just kind of got too many cables going to one spot. Probably have to make like a junction block somewhere. This will be the real test here. I'm out on the 4-lane highway now. It's driving nice. I don't feel a lot of wobble or anything. I'm nervous. Oh, this is nice. I think we may have fixed it, guys. We're probably going 60. Just shut off again. What in the world? Did it come loose again? Let me stop here on the railroad track. I don't see a train. I'm gonna coast as far as I can. Marge is driving off into the distance. Do you think that came off already? I don't want to pull off in the high grass too much here. Might catch this field afar. Oh, this will be good. All right, let's look at it. The fan's running though. Was that going last time? Let's try to start it. Oh, why did it shut off? Is it just a tuning issue? Okay, never mind. It didn't come off. It must just be the tuning issue. It probably needs the idle air control tuned a little better. Okay, we're going again. Oh, what a roller coaster. It must not like me snapping off the throttle quick. A setting called idle air control park position, and that's what I need to adjust. So scenic out here, isn't it? We're definitely going to be late, but we're going for Sunday school, so we'll be all right. 3 of us are in the music program. Ralphie is sometimes in the youth part. If you don't know, Marge and Walt play the piano, and me and Ralphie play the drums. It just kind of worked out that way. He learned how to play the drums over the course of like one day, and I don't know how he did that, because it took me like 10 years. This thing is going to be a hit at church. It is really spicy. This thing would have been fine with like a stock 4.8, honestly. What fun would that be? I'd be nervous as a cat to make a drag strip pass in it all the way out. We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it.
Was that a roller coaster or what?
Oh, I'm telling you what.
It shut down on me again. When I went over the railroad tracks there.
Why?
I think it's just the idle air control's not set right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it did it again. So
Oh my gosh.
we made it, Marge. Mimi's gonna love it.
She is gonna love it.
Oh my gosh, that is great.
Look how good he did.
I love it.
It's all on the inside, so like if
No way. So it won't
you
peel
can't
off.
pick it off if somebody comes up.
Oh, it is great.
I know.
Ain't it
It
so
looks good, doesn't it?
Yes, it
I knew
looks
you'd love
great.
it.
Yes, I love it. Wow.
I want you to
Does that
pick the
say
next one,
Flamin'
okay?
Freddy?
Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to read it if I painted it. Especially from the inside. He has to paint backwards.
Yeah, he had to drew it out on paper out here and then looked at the reflection on the inside through the light and did it.
Isn't that
Wow.
incredible?
Oh my gosh. That is the best.
I'll let you drive it sometime.
Yes, I want to. It ain't going nowhere, is it?
No, it won't
It's
do
in
anything.
park, mother.
Oh. Whoa. Hold on. All right, here we go. Come on, you guys start running now. Oh, yeah.
Give it a rev there.
Oh, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Only broke down twice on the way here.
Just 2 times?
Yeah.
Well, she's doing great.
Of my life and all the times.
We got a full load here now. Kids are gonna ride home with me. See how y'all like riding this thing. She'll start. I gotta work on that. I'm just looking at a wall. Yeah, you had no window, do you? Oh, the door came open. Y'all good?
Yeah.
Can you slide it forward, Ralph? Passenger door slid open when I gouged it. Good job, bud. Oh, it came open again. Okay, well, I guess we should gouge on it too much. I got a latch. Yeah, it's not latched pretty sure that we had a major catastrophe, but just a battery cable. We can fix that.
Yeah.
Y'all have to get out the back, guys.
Understandable.
What is she doing?
I'm trying to get this door down.
You got this. Wow.
Nice, Marge. Nice.
Those paint chips?
I'm being a school bus.
It is like being in the school bus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Finally starting to feel good about this vehicle.
Yeah.
We got some little things to iron out, but I think it's going to be all right. I don't have my flops on today, guys, so we're going to have to twist to open, okay?
Oh, man.
Ooh, don't spill it. Guys, I try not to complain to you guys because I see channels that do that, and I don't know, I just don't think it's a good look, but we've had some issues lately with the platform that these videos are put on, okay? Here lately, we've had 2 videos get the money cut off on. I'm trying to say words that don't get picked up in the algorithm. And they don't tell you directly why. They won't give you an exact timestamp spot in the video, exact reason why. You basically can't find anything. They'll tell you a list of reasons why, like 10 possibilities, and you kind of got to guess. So for that reason, we're probably not going to be able to do our normal ending anymore, where we feed the pig and feed the goats, the normal stuff we do. It may not be the problem. We may try in the future again, but we have too many of those. You no longer have a business doing this, so we have to really watch what we're doing and kind of self-censor, I guess. We're probably going to have to stop doing our normal ending with the animals, unfortunately, because of this. We're going to feed them some snacks, but it may not be the same snacks. And I don't even know if that's what it was, guys, but it might have been that. It's crazy. We've had this happen to several videos in the last year or 2. I mean, you spend a lot of money to make a video. The type of videos we make are very expensive to make. Buying vehicles, buying a lot of parts. You put in a week's worth of work and you might make nothing if something like that happens. So we're going to be still doing the normal stuff, guys, but maybe might have to modify a few little things. Just precautionary. Yeah. So if you're wondering if anything's a little different, that's why. Because we don't know exactly why this has happened to us, but it has. So it's kind of crazy when you have, basically that's my employer now, you know, that I can't talk to. There's just no way to get answers. So I don't know what else to do. It is what it is. But anyway, we're super excited. We are planning on taking this thing to the Daytona Turkey Run. I can't wait. Ralphie, I know especially, is excited about the swap meet. I know Walla is going to be excited about the car show and Mom and me. And I love swap meets. I've always liked the swap meet part more than the car show myself. Squeeze, what are you excited about?
The beach.
Florida, yeah, that's what I figured. So I think there is some like art section there, so we're excited to go. Future videos, we're going to be going to this event, so that's coming up. Probably the very next video you'll see is the Buick Riviera. We're wanting to clean it up and get it on the road again for the first time in 40 years, so that's exciting. Ralphie's F-150, Waz Maverick, body work on both of them. The Willis Jeep, I've got all the stuff to do 12-volt conversion, brakes and stuff to hit, so we're going to try to get it where I can actually start driving it. And the Model T, we have a lot of stuff coming on the Model T. We got to build floors for it, plumb it, wire it, get it running. The Metropolitan, I almost forgot.
Oh, yeah?
We want to get the Metropolitan up and running, if it'll be a runner or not, and get it driving. So that's what you can expect coming soon. Where's them Baineys? What's the deal?
Right here. Sorry.
Guys, eat your bourbon barbecue Baineys, okay?
Pour it out for your homies.
Exactly. I'll pour it out outside the
Please.
car, okay?
Please.
Can't go wrong with a can of Baineys, you know? Breakfast of champions, really. Lunch, dinner. Doesn't matter what meal it is, really.
Wow.
They are good grilled.
Couldn't tell you how much potted meat I had as a kid, guys.
Wow.
A lot of spam.
That's
a lot
wonderful.
of spam.
I love spam.
Woo!
Hey.
Ooh, it's splashed, okay? Nah, you want that? Here, I can't reach you, bro. Here. There you go, bro. Murphy's whining. He sees us over here. I'll give you something in a minute. We appreciate everybody that watches the videos. Obviously, they want you to like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal.
And hype it up.
Hype it. That's right. Click the hype button, guys. It's free. Helps promote it to more people. If you'd like to help support the channel, there is a thanks button down below. It's a way to donate to the channel. We appreciate everybody that does that. You can also become a channel member. It's a way to help support. It's $5 a month. We appreciate everybody that helps support us there. You do get some perks. You get priority status and get your comments answered. You also get daily updates if we've got a new vehicle or what we're working on. You also get notified there's something new on the website or a sale before everybody else. Speaking of the website, what's that one, guys?
TheSleeperDude.com.
Exactly. Marge needs something to do. We got Richardson 112 hats, shirts, hoodies, stickers, the whole deal.
Fast delivery.
Exactly, fast delivery. Man, what about Freddie, huh?
He's awesome.
Go check out Freddie. Maybe follow him on Instagram or Facebook. And if you want to get some pinstriping done,
Or YouTube.
hit
He
him
does
up.
have a channel.
YouTube, exactly. What a great guy, man. He did an awesome job. You can check out our second channel.
Sleeperdude 2.
You can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Sleeperdude88.
We appreciate all you guys doing that. I post short versions of the videos on there if you didn't know. Let's go feed the animals some snacks. What do you got here, Marge?
Marge's mighty sequoia.
Look at it. It's getting bigger.
She growing.
Nice. Yeah, it's probably grown that much. In another 100 years, it'll be slightly taller.
Yay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Look at all these babies. Golly, they're running. Everybody's happy and healthy out here. We got some little apple chips for them. There you go. That's good. Piggy, you want some apple chips? Here. Here.
Oh.
There you go. That's good, huh?
Oh, I got my finger.
Risky. The little babies. Everybody's good and smells like a goat around here. Willow Dean's good. There you go, a little snack. Look, this guy over here is broke out and has got back in just to come get a snack. Go buy you a goat, guys. They're fun pets for sure. Willie's doing good too. Man, look how nice y'all look today, huh?
Yeah.
They don't see y'all dressed up this often, huh?
And remember,
GSAs.
in Dollar General, have 7 miles.
Woo!
If you say this song, comment delivery.